Last year in All Stars, we had the Tanabata Festival, fireworks show, go to a public pool, and a music festival. This year, we now have the Tanabata Festival, go to the Mazu in Uchiuda, go to a public pool, and a summer festival. Like any other gacha game, we gotta enjoy summer and get up to 4 summer theme sets to enjoy those beautiful idols in their summer theme sets. We just completed the summer quartet this year, Mainet. Hello and welcome back. This is TinBoy and time for another LLAS card breakdown. This time we are looking at the UR Set Festival Hayashi rep from the story event, the Midsummer Night's Hopes. The scouting banner will be available until August 30 afternoon. Basic info, my thoughts on the cards, and then the verdict. The first scouting UR is Festival Hayashi rep Mari. Due to localization by Mainet or Booster Road, I will have to refer her card alongside others as Matsuribayashi rep Mari, Shizuku, and Ellie. As elegant card, her 5th limit stats will end up at 10,404 appeal, 14,912 stamina, and 9,363 technique with an approximate rate of 28.10%. Disclaimer, this rate is not final as allstars.kirara has not yet grabbed an exact percentage as recording. Mari's skill and active ability is healing. As skill, she restores stamina by 20 to 32% of her own stamina at 33% chance. As show ability, she restores stamina by 30% of her own stamina on appeal chance success at 30% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus and Stamina Plus, affecting elegant cards by increasing base appeal at 1.4 to 2.6% and increasing base stamina by 4 to 5.2%. If Royal Knight Yo is not going to help much in the Juku Dreamer Expert, or you are going to use her in deflecting appeal chance fill damage, then Festival Hayashi rep Mari is another elegant card to use on that song. It's been a long time since we have a scouting UR that specializes on a dual passive, since Fluffy White Snow Nico. Both Yo and Matsuribayashi Mari can work together in the Juku Dreamer, but I would prefer to focus more on healing over shielding if you want to clear the song. The dual passive is in reverse, whereas the top passive has lower buffs, then the bottom passive has higher buffs. Mari did reference that passive ability from Festival 3 Ruby, but targets different stats to focus more on a defensive approach over scoring. Now, would I recommend getting this card? Like Yo, I would not go for this card because of the show ability condition, which is on AC success. If you do want to get the top 500 on the next event in Clear Juku Dream Expert, this Mari would be your best shot. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Summer Festival Mari. In Japanese for Matsuribayashi, it's called in musical festival music according to Google Translate, but at least I saw it on takoboto.jp. So this Mari costume, I do like the design. One side skirt, there are actually 3 layers of skirts. So one is the longer, which is dark. This one matches her collar, then the other, which is the behind. It's actually shorts, honestly. Now, I like this one. This has the kanji word for Matsuri. And what else? Ooh! Well, I guess the paint tattoo on behind of her left arm. As well the designs though. There are streaks of her purple hair, as well the headdress. It looks beautiful. There's actually braids on one side and the hair bun. Why is she referencing Ayu Uehara? Come on, Mari. You have got to be kidding me. The second scouting UR is Matsuribayashi rep Shizuku. As cool skill card, her 5th limit stats will end up at 13,325 appeal, 6,834 stamina, and 14,007 technique with 57.02% critical rate. Fortunately, I got the critical rate numbers from Passion Stage Mari. Shizuku's skill is Critical Power Buffer, increasing voltage gain from critical notes by 11 to 15%, affecting her strategy for 5 notes at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting cold cards by increasing base appeal at 4 to 5.2%. Her show ability is Appeal Buffer, increasing base appeal by 2%, affecting cool cards on live show start. Matsuribayashi Shizuku is your typical cool skill scorer, somewhat useful for cool expert songs. Stats-wise, she referenced it from Passion Stage Mari, and heck, her max stats are the same. Her skill set, well, her critical power will be useful if you want to tackle appeal chances that need very high requirements. I would say landing action expert, starlight expert, and Nijiyo Passion's challenge all wanted big scores to boot. Her show ability is great enough to support other gold cards as it is always guaranteed. Honestly, I would go for this card if you want to S-rank expert songs. My high score on Starlight Expert is still not S-ranked. If you want to use her in the long term, do press your luck wisely because the 3rd anniversary is on the way and we already know Party Shizuku could debut after the anniversary. That's just my theory crafting, I suppose. Oh my... Okay, this is what she looks like in costume preview. She ditched her ponytail for her hair bun on the back. Hairdress is pretty... Hairdress did cover a part of her hair bun, but it still doesn't matter. I do like the costumes. I guess from Mari's variant, she does have the sleeves over here. Shizuku does not, but she does have different arm wrappings, leggings, and even different colors around her skirt. Unfortunately, it is not matching from her image color, so expect a few contrasts from her. So they still have the same lantern from the back. Matsuri, Washoi, leggings. I forgot to mention this because I was jealous of Mari taking Aibu's hair bun. But anyway, this Shizuku costume looks pretty awesome for a summer theme event. I bet this could have been used as reference for her 4th solo, Aesa. The Scouting SR is Mermaid Festa Volume 1 Nico. As active voltage card, her 5th limit stats will end up at 9,121 appeal, 4,454 stamina, and 7,636 technique with an approximate rate of 22.93%. Nico's skill is Appeal Buffer, increasing effective appeal by 5.2 to 6.4% for 3 notes, affecting active cards. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting active cards by increasing base appeal by 2 to 3.2%. Her active ability is Voltage Gain Buffer, increasing voltage gain by 1%, affecting active cards on live show start. Nico is a decent appeal support for active cards. Her appeal buffer skill is very short range and useful for beginners, but not for endgame players. Voltage gain only works at an incremental rate. For new players who will be getting this card while scouting for Mari or Shizuku, you will just get her from Mermaid Festa Volume 1 set anyway. Costume Collection. The event UR is Matsuribayashi Rep Ellie. As active voltage card, her 5th limit stats will end up at 12,718 appeal, 7,394 stamina, and 9,465 technique with 28.39% critical rate. Fortunately, I got the critical rate numbers from Valentine's Day Mari. Ellie's skill is Voltage Gain, gaining voltage by 23 to 35% of her appeal at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting active cards by increasing base appeal by 3 to 4.2%. Her active ability is Voltage Gain Buffer, increasing voltage gain by 10% on appeal chance start, affecting herself during appeal chances. A bit repetitive, but okay. If Nico were to have the same skill set as Ellie, I would imagine if BB has great chemistry together. As event viewer, expect lower stats from scouting counterparts. Since her skill set focuses on voltage scoring, your best bet to use her is on expert active songs. We only have Sensoku Dreamer expert anyway. If you do have Raindrops Emma, who was the last event viewer with a normal voltage gain, then you can also use Ellie on a future active song that favors such attribute. Until then, hold on to it, this Ellie if you want more Lumen Greases during the event. There will be a time that an active expert song will prove them useful. Who knows if we'll have Mecha going expert or some other expert song from Muse or Aqua. This is what she looks like in costume preview. Ellie apparently... Now for her hairstyle part, she did reference it from Shizuku's variant. She fortunately does not copy Aibu's hair bun, which is on the left, which Mari copied, by the way. Now for her costume side, she did copy Mari's variant. However, changes colors from purple to blue. I mean, it's royal blue anyway. Who loves an Ellie costume that fits her color as well as the summer themed clothing? By the way, I do think that this Ellie card has to be the best one overall. Even for an active card, well, even for an active card, this is a useful costume. But at the same time, she is also fit for a royal summer, you know, summer girl. The first event S-star that you can get is Thank You Friends Kanan. As Elegant Voltage card, her Viv Fluid stats will end up at 6,898 appeal, 5,263 stamina, and 5,990 technique, with an approximate critical rate of 17.97%. Kanan's skill is SP Voltage Gain Buffer, increasing SP Voltage Gain by 20 to 22% of her own appeal. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting Aqua cards by increasing base appeal by 2 to 3.2%. Her active ability is Appeal Buffer, increasing appeal by 3.8% for 5 nodes, affecting Aqua cards on Appeal Chance Start. For 5 nodes and Appeal Chance Start, this is another Voltage type card that uses a skill for SP type cards. You could increase your chances to win a few SP Voltage ECs with this SR, but strict team building on Aqua may turn off if you need her in Thrilling One-Way Expert. I think she can do well, at least to clear the song. Her show ability is only good for 5 notes, so you'll need to utilize it on appeal chances that need high voltage. Costume Collection. The second event SR that you can get is Mirai Harmony Emma. As pure guard card, her Viv Fluid stats will end up at 4,900 appeal, 7,442 stamina, and 5,807 technique with 17.42% critical rate, thanks to Kira Kita Sensation Haneo and Nichiiro Fashion's Eye for the technique stat. Emma's skill is Shielding, gaining shield by 15 to 27% of her own stamina. Her passive ability is Stamina Plus, affecting third year cards by increasing base appeal by 2 to 3.2%. Her passive ability is Damage Reducer, reducing stamina damage by 12% for 2 nodes on the first 2 strategy switches. I think this Emma is so useful on a few songs that have stamina damage nodes at the start. Otherwise, she is a decent shielder that has enough stamina stat to cover most beginner and some intermediate songs. The only hurdle that Emma has to overcome is pairing up with third years to buff up her stamina stat. You might find her useful until you have a UR replacement. This card breakdown is mostly scripted. Fortunately, I looked through past cards to see if those skills and critical rates are the ones that I can use in the video. Otherwise, my approximate guesses are not accurate, but consider it a placeholder in the meantime. I may not have to revise this card breakdown video since it will take long before allstars.kirara page will update it. By the time the allstars.kirara page is updated, I will add in the base stats on the video description soon. Mari is a candidate card for Shizuku Dreamer Expert if, and I'm going to say if you did skip Royal Knight Polio from the last event. Otherwise, your luck might as well run out for the game's 3rd anniversary. Mari's drawback on being a scouting elegant healing card is her appeal chance success condition for show ability. Shizuku is a cool critical scorer. She can mix both cool cards and those on her strategy to gain the upper hand in the future cool expert song. Ellie is almost as good enough to beat active expert songs. Until then, she has a few use cases to fully utilize her skill set. For the SRs, Nico is a skippable scouting SR but goes for the Mermaid Festival Volume 1 costumes. Kanan uses an SP type skill for Voltage type skill set, and lastly, Emma is a useful damage reducer as only as you are planning to use her on songs that cause stamina damage early in the game. That's all for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave a like, comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. I also stream games 3 to 4 times a week on YouTube at 21PHT. Links to my socials are in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye! See you soon!